step into the charts, really just want to tell y'all a little bit of my just some thought process, some mindset mastery that I was having with my own personal self today. And here we are in the new year. We're still in the beginning of 2020, but yet 2020 is moving really fast. Hey, if you feel like this year is already kicking off really fast, hey, drop a 333 just if you feel the same way. Because right now, coming into 2020, we had our goals, we had our desires, we have, our vision boards. But this time in the month of February, literally is that time where there could be some questioning. Some inner questioning of your desires. I don't know, you may be feeling the same way as I do, but it's like, whoa, I know I said I'm going to do this. And there may be some of you on this call right now, you may feel like, man, I am on track. I am doing good with my goals. I am on track with my desires and some of the things that I want to see happen in 2020. And there are some of you who are literally like, yo, I've not even gotten started on some of my goals and desires of 2020. And what I wanted to talk to you about tonight is, just slightly before I go into the charts, is the word commitment. And I don't want to talk about it in a way to point you out and be condescending or make you feel bad about the commitment and desires that you have for 2020, but I want to talk about it in a way where you need to do some internal inventory, some mental inventory, and really just ask yourself, man, am I committed to this? Am I committed to this movement? Am I committed to what I said I was going to do and develop myself as a trader? Am I committed to the business that I said I was going to build in 2020? Because honestly, let's be honest, folks, we want people to be committed to us. We want the people that we're reaching out to learn about learn about trading. But the question is, are we first committed? We want people to be committed to seeing an opportunity, to come into our meetings, to jumping on our calls, to hearing about our business. But the question is, are we committed? Okay, now, this is not for you to answer on this call, but this is for you to take these questions back and self-evaluate. And I'm going to just drop some questions, and I'm going to encourage you to write them down and do some soul searching tonight and throughout this week, and do this. First question is this: are you giving as much as you're getting? Am I giving as much as I'm getting? We put these calls up. Steve put these calls up on a weekly basis. Steve puts up coaching calls. Steve puts up opportunity calls and calls like this. And we have literally so much opportunities. We have go live sessions. I mean, there's just so much. Like, who can agree with me that there is no lack of resources? There is no lack of value in I Am Academy. However, am I giving? Are we giving as much as we're getting? Second thing, am I false advertising? We say that we're traders. Hey, I'm trading Forex. I'm an investor now, but are we really trading? Are we false advertising? And I'm going to get a little bit deeper in that question in a little bit, because we tell people, yo, I'm trading Forex now. This is what I'm doing. I'm trading this, I'm trading that. But are we really trading? Are you committed to this? Third question, will I do whatever it takes? Will I do whatever it takes? Now, many of us are here to, some of us are just here to supplement our income. Some of us are just here to replace a job and really, build a business for ourselves and build something for our last name and build a legacy or make money from home. And again, back to the whole job thing, many of us want to replace and move out of the employee quadrant and into the business and investor quadrant. However, for this opportunity to roll, are you willing to do whatever it takes? Sub question to that question is, are you willing to put in the extra hours at work to make sure that your monthly subscription is paid for. Yes, you want to escape your job. However, are you willing to put in the extra hours at work, the same job you want to leave, but that job is what's financing you to do business. It's what's financing you to learn how to trade. Are you willing to put in some extra time at work? Or are you willing to pick up a part-time job to continue the business, even if things get tight for you? Again, not looking for answers in the chat. These are questions you want to ask yourself. Are you willing? Maybe you don't have a problem paying for this. Maybe you don't have you don't need a part-time job. However, are you willing to put in more time into work to fund your trading account? Maybe it's just your trading account. Maybe it's as you're dedicating yourself to learning to trade, you're jumping on a Go Live session. But are you willing to put in more time? Are you willing to work extra? Are you willing to pick up maybe something part-time, a little side gig, or just hustle the business to be able to fund your trading account? These are just questions that you want to ask yourself. Question number 4, are you putting enough time on a weekly basis on the Go Live sessions? We're a trading company. We're an education platform. However, are you putting in enough time on a weekly basis on the Go Live sessions? Hey, drop a 222 for me if y'all getting some value from this. Like, I just seen a few people dropped off. Maybe this was too much for them. But look, we gonna get real on this call tonight before I go to the charts. Okay, here's another question. Are you spending enough time a week on the charts committed to a certain pairs? What I mean by that with pairs, obviously we trade pairs. We trade US dollar versus another currency. We trade British pound versus another. Okay, are you committed to spending enough time a week on the charts to study 1, 2, or 3 currencies, 3 pairs on how they move? Yes, we have amazing products like the bounce back that I use now, the steady, harmonic scanner, swipe trades, swipe coin. Yes, but however, we are being educated to understand the markets, and you want to have a go-to pair or 2 or 3. I know Steve loves to trade indices. Steve loves looking at US 30. Steve loves looking at the NAS 100. There's certain pairs that he likes to study to trade. Me, myself, I like looking at USD pairs because I'm mainly trading in the morning. So USD CAD, USD JPY, there's just different. Gold is another pair. US 30 I look at as well. So are you willing to spend enough time a week on the charts? And then one more question. Are you spending enough time a week mastering a product or 2? So yes, we are an education-based company, but we are also a software company. So the software is what adds additional value to our product, which I named them a few minutes ago. The swipe coin, swipe trades, harmonic scanner, bounce back, pivots, levels. I mean, I could just name, like, there's a steady, we just have products upon products. But is there a product or 2 that you're learning as you're learning how to use certain pairs, as you're watching an educator? Is there a product or 2 that you are committed to learning how to use? Because guess what? For those of us building a business, for those of us building a team, having a product, a go-to product, goes well with building your business. So as you build a team, within that team culture, there's a product that goes well with the trading culture that we're implementing within your team. For me, I'm going to go into trading right now and talk a little bit about some of those products and some of those currencies. Like, for me personally, I like to, I follow the trade house educators. So with following the trade house educators, there were some pairs that I